Is a dialogue between two people. But however, there must be understanding there. I cannot communicate or say something to Miss Monica here and she not understand me, and I call it communication. Communication did not take place then. She must understand the words that are coming out of my mouth before communication takes place, and vice versa. A lot of times, men, and it's just true, I'm just going to put it out there. A lot of times, men keep things bottled in a lot. Men are less emotional, if you will, than women. And a lot of times, men can have issues going on with them, and they would rather, you know how we are. We'll say, I got it, it's cool, I'm going to handle it. That's how it started out as a little boy. I've heard women say, I've heard men say to little kids, men don't cry. You're a big boy. What you doing? Wipe your face. Well, those things kept being spoken. It was spoken to me. Kept being spoken into us, and then as we grow, it's like a seed then. Then it's like, okay, we grew up as men being, you see it on TV today. You see people out there in society, boys, trying to emulate a certain toughness, a certain hardness. Well, hey, I submit to all of you. It's nothing wrong with a male species, showing emotion. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And a woman of God will appreciate that transparency. Absolutely. A lot of men that I've dealt with in counseling sessions and things of that nature, that right there is key. That right there is the element that will cause a stoppage in communication between you and your spouse. And some of you guys will be able to identify with this. Wife walks in, significant other walks in. Hey, baby, how was your day? Oh, it's all right. Now, you got beat down today, you got kicked, all kind of stuff. You got mad, all kind of stuff. But because of what has been implanted, because of what has been installed since child, all the way up until now, we feel as men as though we got to carry the world on our shoulders and we cannot express to you. Sometimes we relegate that as a form of weakness, but it's not. But that's what we've been told. If we show emotion, if we speak to our significant other in terms of not being quote unquote masculine or macho, we've been told that that's a sign of weakness if we come and be open, be transparent. But that's what God intended. In marriage, God intended openness. He intended transparency. Men, women. There is nothing, and I said this last session, there is nothing on the planet that is taboo between a husband and a wife. There is nothing that you should feel that you cannot discuss with your significant other. It does not matter what it is. You guys should be able to discuss anything from A to Z. So like I said earlier, that was the biggest thing, men. And I'm not picking on y'all. Y'all need some help. And we all need help. Look, check this out. When we get off work, and I'm just using this as an example, and we come into the house, well, if your significant other, your wife, is already there, and if she wants to talk to you, maybe about her day, maybe about what's going on with her. If the TV is on and you're watching Sports Center and you got a Sports Illustrated book in your hand, and then you tell her, I'm listening to you, honey. Ooh, goodness, sorry, yeah. Oh, I'm listening to you, honey, I'm listening to you. And you flip it. Listen, that is not communication. A lady desires undivided attention. Now, I'm kind of going into my next segment right now, but that's okay. A lady desires undivided attention. Undivided means that, hey, she wants 100% focus. on what she is saying and wants you to listen to her. But I grew up in a household, and I'm going to tell on my